Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the short break. I'm here in the studio with the legend DJ Karo. I'm going to use DJ Karo. I'm very used to it.
Just use Carol.
Okay, use Karo. Okay, with the legend Karo, formerly of A1 Challenge.
Yeah.
Karo, from high school, you were lucky. You told me there was Mugasha Karo.
Yeah.
And when you left high school and wanted to join the league, Karo was already in A1, right?
Right.
Yeah. So how did A1 recruit you? I know when you're in high school, they came and they told you about it.
Yeah.
Was it like multiple times? Did they come to Kamboja multiple times, or it was just once?
They came once and had a conversation with me and told me
To
they were
recruit
interested to recruit me.
That was in senior 6?
No, senior 3.
Wow.
Yeah. I was in senior 3 and I was like, me? Why? I was blown away, for lack of a better word. I'm like, this lady sees something in me? That's crazy. So they spoke to me and said, of course they understand that I'm still in school, but I could work out with them during the holidays, and they're very professional, and actually asked for my parents' numbers because they thought it's important to seek consent from my parents to make such a decision. Because of course, if you're 18 and under, you need your parents' consent. And I happily gave them my parents' numbers. They met with my parents and had a proper sit down. I think the team owner, Rosette Mayer, and maybe two or three of them met my parents, had this discussion. Even my parents were blown away. They were like,
wow,
this is not just a ladies' team. Their vision for what they want to do with this club is impressive. Their values aligned with my values and what my parents thought those should be my values. And my parents said yes. They're like, why not? In holidays, she can be coming for trainings. A1 used to train at Kololo, opposite the airstrip. There's a Seventh-day Adventist
it's a church now.
Yeah, with a court. When I got to know the players, I found out that Gloria Chamgisha stayed 2 blocks away from me. I'm like, oh, now I know someone I can go for training with. So holidays, I would go for training. Of course, there was a lot to learn. I was still very raw in the game of basketball, so I wasn't trying to rush to start to play in the league right away. It was first build the game, game.
That was after senior 6?
No.
Still senior 3?
This is from when I kicked off with them. This is senior 3. Then, of course, senior 4, the fact that as a candidate, I had to first take a chill pill and focus on school. So even in the holidays, I was studying. And I joined again in VAC. Then again, it was now A-level. So in S6 VAC, S5 and S6 VAC is now when I spent the most time. I think I even played my first match in S5 or S6. And that's when
during the holidays?
During the holidays, I was registered now to play in the league, and I featured in, it's a long time, I can't remember what game, but I just know it was S5, S6.
And they gave you play time?
Yeah. They gave me playing time. I had cold feet because this is now, this is a league. This is not schools basketball. It's now women, serious women playing basketball. So, it was a good experience. I honestly had cold feet. I freaked out every time I got the ball. I actually just kept passing. The moment I got it, one dribble pass. And they're like, no, you can lay up. You have it all. Do you? And I'm like, it will come. I'm still getting used to it. So S6 VAC, spent a lot of time. I remember being on the court when the teacher, my econ teacher, called me to give me my S6 results. I was on court. I was working out. And everyone was like, hey, results are coming out today. These girls I was accountable to a group of many girls. The pressure of they expect you to excel both on and off court. So they all knew, I mean, it was all over the news, results are out today. They're like, we're waiting. So that phone call came through when I was on court. And I actually gave Hamza my phone. And I said, anyone who calls me, just let me know, because I'm expecting.
You're not settled on court.
I'm expecting my results. Someone is going to call, either the head teacher or to my econ teacher. I know one of the teachers is going to call. So Hamza says, a phone call comes through while I'm on court. He's like, Carol, sub. And I'm like, I said my final prayer. And picked up the phone, and my econ teacher was on the other side just shouting. And I'm like, this is a good sign. And he told me, you got 19 points.
Wow.
Oh, I just started screaming, and all of them came and gave me this
I'm
big
excited.
hug.
Yeah.
And like, you did it, we knew you had it, we knew you had it. So A1, those ladies just became my family. It was more than just basketball. I knew I was accountable. I had to excel on and off court. But even challenges as girls that you get, I knew that I had a community that was a safe space. Because all these ladies are older than me, so probably the things I'm facing they've dealt with and know how to tackle them. So it was just a fresh of breath air, like coming from school to from a point of self-esteem to keeping in my corner and being a loner to having now these ladies who I'm starting to feel comfortable with. They're dope people, they're funny, they're hilarious, but they have that empowering thing in them. They want you to shine, they want you to thrive. It was just so nice. I felt like I really my parents made the right decision to let me join A1. And then, I mean, I had to leave for university. I went to Malaysia and I studied business IT.
You went to Malaysia after playing in the league during vacation?
Yes. I had to leave for uni. Yeah, so 2007 I was off to Malaysia for 3 years. I finished in 2010.
Was there basketball there?
Yeah. I have trophies. I just couldn't carry all those trophies back to Uganda.
Like
I
individual
was
personal
killing
trophies?
it. The university, I went to a university called Limco Queen University. And again, big on sports. So I realized, wait, there's basketball, let's do this.
Yeah.
And I made it to the team, and I was the captain of the team. And the team was a group of ladies from, I was the only Ugandan, Zimbabwe, Chinese, Russian. We were like a mix.
Yeah.
And as the captain of the team, and I enjoyed, oh boy, did I enjoy Malaysia basketball. We were just killing it. We had the girl from Russia and the girl from China just hated to lose. So they were, like, defense was their thing, and one of them was hot on the three-point line. And then I was like the point guard that did all the ankle breakers, and also, so we just had this, we gelled so well.
Yeah.
The three of, not that we didn't gel with the rest, but the three of us gelled quite a lot. And also, many of the tournaments in Malaysia were more of 3-on-3 than 5-on-5. So we really scooped so many. We were known. You're playing Limco, good luck, those chicks. So there was just one team, one university called Nilai, that gave us trouble because of a Ugandan player called Sundus.
Sundus?
The late.
Yeah.
Rest her
She was
soul.
the problem that side.
Rest her soul. What a player.
Yeah.
We knew that every final we would meet Nilai. And who's our headache in Nilai?
So it was you taking her on, and you guys are all guys.
No, interestingly, the Russian girl said,
I got this.
I got this, because for her defense, she can slide from here till Kampala Road. Like, she slides and you're just frustrated. Like, give me a break. You feel like she's in your shirt, in your jersey. So Sundus was, and Sundus, rest her soul, what a player. Such crazy basketball IQ. Like she knew, okay, they're marking me, they're double teaming me. She dishes, so we are 2 on her, she dishes and cuts in when we are not paying attention, and before you know it,
Basket good.
then she fakes this side, a 3-point. Like she had it all.
Yeah.
Her basketball IQ was up there. Yeah, it broke my heart to hear she passed, because that is, for me, a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sundus was our headache, but even in all that, we kept beating Nilai, but it would be like 2
Closer.
points, 3 points, 10 points, yeah.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed myself, and I used to give the A1 ladies updates. I mean, I sent them all these pictures, trophies, me putting the gold medal in my teeth. I'm like, hey, we are killing it.
Yeah, yeah.
But for them, that was good news, because they knew that I'm continuing with basketball. So when I come back, it won't be like I'm super rusty.
Yeah, you carry the torch.
Yeah. So the holidays came back, still bowled with them.
Yeah.
So when I finished uni and got back, now I was fully in A1.
Who was the coach when you came back? Still Hamza?
So Eddie
Omar, again.
Eddie Omar.
From Cambodia to, you found the same person.
Correct.
I think everyone was really family, like for you, lots of players. You've talked about Gloria, who was your neighbor in the flats.
Jose.
Jose was in the flats.
No. Yeah, at some point.
She lived in the flats.
Yeah, but at that point, the time I talked about the flats, it was just Gloria.
Then Caro from school.
Yeah.
So you are fully welcome when you came back after 2007 to
Yeah.
A1. How was the experience?
It
When
was.
you finally became an official A1 player.
It felt great. Like it felt like I have worked my way up to deserve where I am now.
Yeah.
It felt great, but like I said, such a welcoming group of ladies.
Yeah.
Barbara Court, Freaky, like Angela Lokidi, Aggie, many of them, like all of them had this, there was this aura they had of, we're here for you. We are going to push you because we have seen what you can do.
Yeah.
So I honestly had such a great experience. Rosette believing in me too, as the owner of the club. I always say, go where you're appreciated. I tell people this all the time, both in work, everywhere, because we're living in such crazy times of mental well-being. And if you're appreciated, if you're welcome to a place like that, a community like that, that's where you deserve to be. Because
when you
you'll
get motivated,
thrive. When you're motivated, you will thrive in every sphere of your life.
Yeah.
But when you're demotivated, there's no progress there.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I was very motivated because the community around me was just one to thrive, one to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I joined Falcons, Stephen Omon held my hand. He tried to mentor me, told me what is good or bad. When you joined A1, was there any particular player who helped you?
I want to say they all did, but one, Mavita, the two that really held my hand the most were Gloria and Mavita. Really did. They were super involved in everything. I mean, even in uni, following up on how I'm doing in school was to show that it's more than basketball.
Yeah.
You have to excel in all areas of your life.
Yeah.
Just ask me, how is it going in Malaysia? How are you doing? Like, how are things?
How are you?
Yeah. So it was nice to know that there are people out there who are looking out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your former captain told me to ask you a question. Why did they used to call you Energy in Motion?
Vicky, Energy in Motion is a statement that really comes from far, but when I'm working with Vicky, both with Kinetic Management Group and then also A1 Challenge, the tagline Energy in Motion is actually the Kinetic tagline. Kinetic Management Group tagline is Energy in Motion. But we related to it quite a lot because we are such energy bunnies. The nature of work we did, sports management, me being a team manager, was really energy in motion. So we had this thing of whatever we do, we have to send the right energy. Whatever we put our minds to, it's just constant energy in motion. Energy in motion while we work, while we perform, while we achieve success. So we kept telling that line to ourselves all the time as a reminder. Energy in motion.
I mean, I know A1 Challenge was one of the best teams. I don't know if it's still the best team these days. There was Kisukye, there was UCU, there was A1. Have I forgotten another girls' team?
I think those were
the main teams.
The main standout teams. Yeah.
Which team really gave you a hard time? Because I know you guys never really won a championship. You came close, semi-finals, quarterfinals.
Oh, we won one championship.
Really?
How can you?
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Gloria, did you hear that? I
oh my
goodness. 2005.
You guys won a championship.
When A1 won a championship. But yes, A1 has a championship. I know it's terrible. I know it's that bad. You even don't remember. But yeah, to your question, I think for me, the team that gave me, in my opinion, was UCU Lady Cannons. UCU had, when you feel, okay, the superstar's gone off, then another one comes on. The bench was just
crazy. Yeah.
It was a crazy bench, like all of them, and they were hungry to win. They had this hunger to win. Like, we are not giving up till the very, very, very final whistle, but also they just took it a notch higher. And everything they did, defense, offense, they felt like that insect, that fly that won't give up on you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can't you guys give us a bit of a...
Like a mosquito in the night.
Like a mosquito that's in your ear every second. That was UCU. Yeah, but for me, sport has taught me that you learn from... I didn't have any beef up to now. Like, I have always been a person that uses every opportunity to learn from it.
Yeah.
So for me, in so doing, I was picking a leaf from them. Even as a captain of the team in A1, I kept saying, every team that beats you, instead of beefing, pick out something that they are doing that you're not.
Yeah.
Even in life, in business and in everything, why is so-and-so thriving and you're not?
There's a problem.
There's something they're doing that you're not. What can you learn from them? Yeah. So that was, even as a captain and as a team manager, that was always my message.
I mean, I don't think you're part of, you're still in school during A1's championship here.
I wasn't part of them when they won the championship.
School,
I wasn't playing with them. I was with them, but I was in school.
You were playing any games?
Yeah.
So did they give you a medal?
Yes.
So you're a champion?
I'm a champion.
Man, apologies.
I remember we have a picture where we are in a purple jersey. We actually went to do a photo shoot for that championship trophy. It was a purple jersey, and that time we were even sponsored by AIG. I think it was an insurance company.
Insurance company.
Yeah. So I remember that photo shoot very well. Like how proud I was.
Do you have this?
I was sitting. There were two rows, so there was a row sitting on the floor, and I was one of them, and then the others standing.
With the trophy.
And the trophy was right. And I'm like, I'm next to the trophy I didn't even work for.
Wow,
I love it here.
Yeah.
But
I mean, any memories of that game you won and you're really excited, or that game you lost and it still haunts you up to today?
Oh my God, many. But for the game that still haunts me was KCCA, where we worked so hard and we had them. And
it was in the playoffs, huh?
It was playoffs. And it was a few it was like maybe even a second to the end of the game, and I'm going for this layup and I get fouled. And they're up 1 point, and it's a second to go, and I have 2 free throws to make.
At Lugogo?
YMCA.
And the crowd was crazy.
You know that pressure.
Was it Friday?
Of course. It was a Friday, full house. And they're up 1 point. 2 seconds to the end of the game, I am on the 3-point, on the free throw line. Game. Correct. I missed both. It will forever stay in my head. That memory, you know, that pressure that I was actually I was maybe an 80% free throw shooter. Like I had it 80, 85 that day when I needed it the most.
It was just hitting the iron.
One got in and got out. You know how it out. Then the second one hit the back of the iron, like poop, out. And just looking at these girls celebrate because we gave them hard time in that game. Oh my, that was
crazy.
Extremely. Up to now, I'm like,
it will go. Yeah. One day it will go.
One day.
So I want to ask you, as a ball player, I mean, you said you had 80% free throw shooter.
Free throw.
That situation, the game is on the line, seconds to go. Which is usually the most important free throw, first or second?
The first.
Yeah.
Because it gives you that motivation of, you got
this. It takes the pressure away.
Yeah. You got this. You made it, like, do it again even. So that first one is very, because when you miss that very first one, you're like, I have just one more chance. It could go either way. Yeah, so that first one for me is like very key.
It's the real deal. Eh? Wow. Then any joyful moments you'll never forget, like moments you'll forever treasure. Not the one where you're sitting next to a trophy you never...
that I never worked hard for. I mean, many memories with A1. Yeah, winning some big games with the big teams, Kisukye, UCU, which we always struggled with, were always big memories. But for me, I am an impact person. The outreach programs for me were very fulfilling, where we go out to schools and skill young people and listen to all these stories and empower them and tell them, if I can, you can. That we got so many girls out there that had sort of given up on life and empowered them and told them you can. Because for me the message was, I also come from a background of low self-esteem, so if I am where I am now, I'm going to use this platform as an opportunity to empower you to chase that dream. Yeah, so my fulfillment in A1, besides the actual basketball, was the outreach programs and also teaching these girls the game of basketball that I love. Yes, that for me, all those outreach programs were the best ever. And I think that's what has got me to where I am today, because I've continued to do what I did in A1, now with my own organization. Yeah, so I still say A1 has really been a huge part of my story. Yeah.
I mean, come to the end of the second part. I know the viewers outside there are excited for the last segment. I mean, that has been Champion Caro. Sorry, Champion Caro from A1 Challenge. We'll see you for the last segment later on.
I guess the money says Kalibala.